Hello everyone, I'm Brad Mithra. I just want to start off by saying thank you to everybody who shows this series such great support. It's always very humbling, and I just want to say thank you for that. It's amazing that I hope people find this as entertaining as possible, and it's always so amazing that people leave so many amazing comments. Uh, there was another comment about the way that I was doing collision. I always moved the survivor in the next available space when a monster collided with them. Not stopped on them, because when you stop on them, the survivors suffer knockback 5. But when a monster moves through them, I always move them to the most available space, the next free adjacent space. You don't actually do that; they just get run over. So that was a mistake that I was making. It doesn't really affect anything. It hasn't really affected anything. It could, but luckily it hasn't. So thank you so much for that. That was an amazing comment. That's been fixed. Now with this year, our settlement is having some troubles keeping resources. I think I've lost something like 70 resources over the course of this campaign. So, had some bad luck. So, with that said, we're going to be fighting a level 1 Phoenix. And you're probably asking yourself, why would you ever fight a level 1 anything at so far into the game? You're right. But, however, we're not in the best of positions, and I need to start making a transition with our survivors because we're having trouble keeping some. We're just having trouble. So here's the thinking of why we're fighting level 1 Phoenix. We have 2 survivors that are one proficiency away from becoming masters. That's Spear Mastery and Bow Mastery. So we really want those survivors to get it. Those same survivors are also really near retirement. They're 4 away from retirement. So if I were to fight a level 2, that would be it. They couldn't fight another level 2 because that would trigger retirement. So I could, or if I were to fight a level 3, either way you're going to gain 2 hunt experience. So it's going to be their last fight anyway, unless I fight a level 1, then I can fight again with them a level 2 since they're 4 away from retirement. Now 4 away from retirement is crazy for a Phoenix because you could gain a lot of age tokens. Or the age tokens result in 4 hunt experience. So either way, we'll see what happens. But those 2 survivors are near retirement and they're not yet masters. So I just want to fight a level 1 and I want to get it done quick. And I just want to trigger their things and I don't want them to retire. So the level 1 Phoenix part is the Phoenix could give us iron because we're losing so much resource. There's a chance I could get iron from it. And I don't want to add another expansion into the game. I was thinking about adding Sunstalker, but it's too late. Sunstalker could give us iron. So could the Dragon King. But they're a little bit too late. So I don't want to add another. It's too late to add another expansion. So the Phoenix, at least maybe I have a chance of drawing iron, which I really need. And I have no resources to make for a pickaxe, so hopefully this will work out. The other thing that's nice about a Phoenix is, since we're making the transition to have new survivors, we could level them up really quick. Get a lot of age from fighting a Phoenix. So hopefully we'll do that. That's the thinking, at least. So, again, thank you so much for the support. It's so humbling, and hopefully you'll enjoy the episode. Thank you so much. Alright, so here we are. Here's the Phoenix. Remember, it's only going to be a level 1, even though it is like Lantern, you're 18. Or, yeah, 18. I know. So, first is, the way layout right now is random, Phoenix, random, Phoenix. So, like I always say, you're much more likely to die on a random hunt event than a monster hunt event. So we will send Mackenzie first, and it's just a random hunt event. Let's roll for the random hunt event. 32. So 32, we have Sudden Madness. The event revealer is devastated by a piercing cacophony in their head roll 1d10. If the result is less than or equal to their current insanity, they go mad, lashing out at their compatriots. Each other survivor suffers 1 event damage to a random hit location before the event revealer regains control of themselves. If the event revealer has crazed fighting art, they gain insight from this ordeal, gain plus 10 insanity and 2 understanding. Mackenzie has no fighting arts. She's brand new. So, here we go. It's a 3. What was it? If the result is less than or equal to their current insanity. It's more than their current insanity. She has 2 insanity. The result is less than or equal, they go mad. So, okay. So nothing happens. Good job, Mackenzie. Alright, so next is a Phoenix event. So we will send Caressa to the Phoenix event. And this is Filth from the Sky. All survivors roll 1d10. The lowest scoring survivor becomes the straggler. Okay, the straggler is struck by slimy mass. Okay, so let's see. Prepared, I believe, is the thing we're looking for. Yes, prepared is the one that lets you add your experience to straggler rolls. Okay, so Caressa and Thunder are both prepared. So first for Caressa, this is an 8, plus some crazy high things. Then for, okay, that's Thunder's roll. Those are both crazy high. Let's just see. So the lowest one, this is Mackenzie. Okay, so far it's Mackenzie. And Kenna. Okay, so it's Mackenzie. It's not even close. Don't even need to worry about adding the hunt experience. Okay, so Mackenzie's the straggler. Okay, here we go. 2. Dropping some dangers. Suffer 2 event damage to a random hit location. Okay. Okay, so 2 damage to the body. That brings her down to 2. Okay. Fun times. Okay. Let's draw the next regular random hunt event. Again, don't want to send, so it's between Thunder and Kenna. So we're going to send Thunder. And it is another random hunt event. Let's roll here. 3. Okay. Oh, cancer pigeons. Great. Survivors are surrounded by the echoing coo of infant babble. Strange baby-faced birds circle overhead. Gripped with instinctual horror, the survivors break into a run. Each survivor rolls 1d10. The lowest scoring survivor, or survivors in case of ties, becomes a straggler. If any survivor has noisy gear, -2 to their roll. Each straggler rolls 1d10. Okay, same. First, we'll just roll Mackenzie. She's going to get a 5. Thunder, higher than a 5. Like I said, he's prepared. He adds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He adds 6. That's a 10. Okay, Caressa, she's also prepared. She rolled a 2. She'll be adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 to that, so she's okay. Kenna is not prepared. Okay. So she rolled. So again, Mackenzie is the straggler. I guess that's what happens on your first time on a hunt event ever, when you were just born, last settlement event. Okay, so she's the straggler again. A cancer pigeon... a cancer pigeon latches onto your back. Shake it free by spending 1 survival. Otherwise, you are dead inside. Okay, so she'll spend 1 survival. That brings her down to 5. Okay. Great, cancer pigeons. Okay, and then Kenna, she'll do the Phoenix event, which is time flows backwards. A blinding light accompanied by a bone-crushing vacuum rushes over the survivors. All survivors lose 1 level of hunt experience for each level of their quarry. If any survivors have no hunt experience, they disappear. They are dead. No one remembers they even existed. If all survivors still exist, roll a random hunt event. Okay, so everyone's still going to exist. But everybody loses 1 hunt experience. So, let me just erase. So, Mackenzie goes down. It's actually not that bad, because the reason why we're hunting this is because these people are too old. Plus, the other thing, the stupid thing's going to age us up probably while we're fighting it. Okay, so now we roll a random hunt event. So this is now the random hunt event. 84. Okay. Scribe's Book. A huge, ornately bound book lays open before the survivors. If the settlement has pictographs, any survivor with 3+ courage may write their name in the book. Insane survivors with 3+ courage must write. Okay. I don't know if we have pictographs. I don't think we do. I think it was one of the things I was planning on getting. But because of the terrible nature of the last couple settlement events, I've had no resources to spend. Okay, so we do not have pictographs. Okay. If the settlement has pictographs, any survivor with 3+ courage may write their name into the book. Insane survivors with 3+ courage must write. Okay, so, insane survivors. Everyone but Mackenzie is insane. Each survivor who writes their name in the book rolls 1d10 and adds their understanding. If no one writes, roll again on the hunt event table before moving to the hunt board. Okay. Okay, so we'll start with Thunder, who's going to write his name and... Oh, wait, but he does... Oh, no, wait, yeah. All insane survivors with 3+ courage. So that is everyone except for Mackenzie. So, okay. Thunder first. He's going to roll on a d10. Okay, each survivor writes name in the book and adds their understanding. Okay, so he's adding 1. Thunder will be adding 1. That's an 11. You feel assured that as long as your name is in the book, nothing bad can happen to you. Gain 2 of the following. +2 courage, +2 understanding, or +2 survival. Okay, so he'll gain +2 courage and +2 understanding. So Thunder will gain 2 courage, 2 understanding, which will trigger insight. Okay, now we'll trigger insight. Quickly, let me get the thing to trigger insight. Okay, so insight in the hunt phase makes you an explorer, and now we roll 1 dice, which is another 10. Permanent evasion, which is awesome because he's our tank. Okay, so he's going to gain a permanent evasion and become an explorer. Okay, so let me write this down. He's now explorer. And he gains a permanent evasion, which is awesome. Puts him at 2 evasion, puts him at 6 evasion for this fight. So that's awesome. Okay, that was the first person. Done there. Now, Caressa, who will be adding 1, 2, 3, or is it their understanding? Or their courage? Adds their understanding. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She'll be adding 6. That's a 15. 15 plus. The book provides an undeniable mark you leave on the... Wait. The book provides an undeniable mark you leave on the world. Gain +1 survival, +1 understanding, +1 courage, +1 speed, +1 strength. Ooh, I don't like that speed. Okay. She's already got high speed. Okay, so she gains 1 survival, so she's at 7 survival. Okay. 1 courage, doesn't trigger anything. 1 understanding, doesn't trigger anything. Permanent speed and permanent strength. She has just an insane amount of strength now. That puts her at 6 strength. Okay. Okay. And that was Caressa. Now, Kenna surprisingly only has 3 understanding. Okay. Oops. 3 understand. That's a 12. You feel assured that as long as your name is in the book, nothing bad can happen to you. Gain 2 of the following: +2 courage, +2 understanding, or +2 survival. Okay, so she's at max survival. She's at max courage. So she'll gain +2 understanding and then just +2 survival, but can't because I'm at my limit with her. So, okay, not bad. Not bad. Okay. Then we start the showdown with the Phoenix by moving her to there. Okay, now, I'll just do this now. We draw our tactic card because I just want to remember this. We'll draw the terrain now. So the tactic card that we have is Trip Formation. Once per showdown, during your act, if you are directly in front of the monster and there are at least 2 survivors in its blind spot, you may spend movement, or you spend action, trip the monster. If you do, the monster suffers knockback 1 away from you and is knocked down. Okay. Neat, I guess. Kind of weird, but we'll see. Okay. And the terrain. I forget how much terrain we actually draw for a showdown with. I'm sure it's 2. It's usually always 2. But let me just go to the Phoenix Showdown real quick. Showdown Bookshare, Hand, Kingsman, Phoenix. So, oops, I gotta get a Nightmare Tree. So he's always gonna start with the Nightmare Tree. So here's Nightmare Tree. So that's gonna start in play. 2 random terrain cards set up normally. Okay. So we'll draw our 2 terrain cards, set them up normally. And here. Crap. So there's Nightmare Tree. It's also going to have 3 columns and a toppled pillar. I was really hoping, because I'm super low on resources, I was hoping for Orvane or anything, even a dead survivor corpse, something. Okay, that is the hunt phase. And now I will go ahead, set up for the showdown with the level 1 Phoenix. Alright, here we are, set up level 1 against the Phoenix. He starts standing on top of that Nightmare Tree. Here is the Phoenix. So we're fighting level 1. So he's got 8 movement, 10 toughness. No additional bonuses. And then he starts with some traits in play. So we will go over those. He starts with Zeal. So that means at the end of every single round he's going to be doing basic action. He's got this Maternalize, which will remove the monster from the showdown board and place it adjacent to a target. It must be placed so its base covers as many other survivors as possible, and they all suffer collision as normal. So things will trigger Maternalize and then Spiral Age. This is the big one. The main reason why we're fighting a level 1 is because we want to get him killed as fast as possible. So Spiral Age, remove all age tokens and gain 4 hunt experience for each token. If you gain more hunt experience than available hunt experience bosses, you cease to exist. When you cease to exist, if your settlement is Innovated Family, all survivors with your surname lose 2 weapon proficiency levels. So we have a lot of people from Kenna who have, and a lot of people who have shield proficiency from like Rodin and spear proficiency from Kenna. So this is really bad. That's why I wanted to only fight a level 1. So with all that said, you get these markers to mark your number of age tokens. So, and then you roll a d10. If the result is equal to or less than your insanity, you remove all your age tokens, otherwise you suffer Spiral Age. So, really bad. Every survivor gets one of those. So, the plan here is to kill the Phoenix as fast as possible. That's why it's level 1. I think we can probably kill it in 2 rounds. So, we will try to do that. So because it's a hunt, we didn't ambush it, so it will draw first. First card. Oh my gosh. It's like the worst card. This is like the worst card. Oh no. Okay. Roll a d10. On a result of 6+, a random survivor in the blind spot is pulled in. Oh, wait, so no one's in the blind spot. Good, this is actually not a bad card right now. But this is one of, like, the worst cards normally. Okay. No one's in the blind spot. Okay. Good. It's one of those cards that could have made someone cease to exist. Or killed them outright. Okay, so that's actually not good at all, because now I know where it will be, but I would have rather discarded that card. Okay, and now we perform basic action at the end of every single turn. So this is the Phoenix's basic action. So it's closest threat in range. Everyone's in range, and everyone's going to be closest range. They're all equidistant right now since it's the first turn. Target gains 1 age token. So we're going to have to randomize this. So here we go. Let me grab these 3. These. So, okay. So, Mackenzie. We're going with lowest. Just like with Straggler. Okay, that was for Thunder. Carissa. Okay. And now Kenna. Oh, it's a tie. Okay. So, Mackenzie. Kenna. Okay, so we're going with Kenna. Okay, what happens with Kenna here? She's going to gain an age token, which is just not good. So let's go ahead, grab one of these things. Kenna got yourself an age token. Oops, I forgot. She's got to go up in insanity. She's actually at 16 insanity because on arrival of the Screaming Leg Warmers. Okay, I think someone else actually goes up in insanity too, which I forgot to mark. Yep, so the tank gains 1 insanity because of the stone noses, so he goes up to 4 insanity. Okay, now let's resolve this. Okay, so move and attack target. Okay, so just gonna go right to Kenna. Boop. speed 2, accuracy 2 plus, damage 2. Survivors in the blast zone. Okay, yeah, so that's gonna. She's also gonna suffer from Razor Wind. So is the tank. So 2 people are gonna suffer from Razor Wind. Okay, so first the attack. So it's a speed 2, accuracy 2 plus. Kind of has 2 evasion. So it's gonna be accuracy 4 plus, speed 2. So 1 hit, she'll dodge that. So she'll spend 1 survival. She's down to 6 survival. So no wounds from the basic attack. Now it's Razor Wind. Survivors in the blast zone suffer knockback 7, bash, bleed 1. Okay, but no damage. So just knockback. So this isn't even that bad. So knockback 7. They're each going to gain a bleed. They're all going to suffer bash, but again, none of this matters. So they're going to get a bleed token. That's the only thing that really hurts. Okay. The reason why I say none of that matters is because I have Fist and Tooth Mastery, so they're all going to stand up anyway. But I will mark the bleed tokens. Okay. So Thunder gains a bleed token, and Kenna bleed token. Okay, now with this Dreaded Decade, I can spend an action right now with Kenna. To remove those tokens. We're not going to do that right now. It's okay. She's got like crazy amounts of insanity. She's got 16. So even if I get like 2 or 3, it's almost 0 chance it will be above. I won't have less. I mean, I'll always have less tokens than I will in my insanity. Okay, so first thing is first. Shooting with Caressa. 2, 3, 4. We're going to shoot with the bow, but we're going to use the clawhead arrow to get the -1 evasion. So we'll just use, I don't even think it's, well, yeah, might as well just use the range 1 shot, or the range 9, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, so she's within 5 right here, so I'll just stay here and then I'll surge afterwards. So first the range 9 one, which is fine. So we're going to gain the slow and accuracy 4 plus, which is fine because we're only making 1 shot anyway with this arrow. So it's going to be accuracy 4 plus. She's got a 1 natural accuracy, so it's going to be a 5 plus 5 accuracy. Best between bows 6 plus, so it's going to hit on anything but a 1. So 8, that's a hit. So now it suffers -1 evasion because of the clawhead arrow. So we'll put the token here. I'll put it here. Okay, now we'll roll, or we'll draw the hit location first. Okay, this is impervious. But we can critically hit. It just won't cause a wound. But we can still critical hit. So she's actually got 4 luck. So it's a 6. No wounds going to be caused here, but on a 6 plus we gain a resource, which would be great because we have no resources whatsoever, and we did, so great. Which resource do we gain? Small hand parasites. This is all great because we really want to thin this deck. If you look, the Phoenix has an insanely large deck, and we're here mostly for things to get iron, which I think is the dung, and then the feathers, I think. Oh, and why am I shuffling? I'm just getting it. Where is it? Hand parasites. So we have ourselves some hand parasites, which, or another way of saying it, we got an organ. So good. That's this. No wound was caused by that, but that's okay. It's impervious. Okay. Now we'll surge with her. Spending, oops, that was thunder. Surging with her. She's down to 6 survival to shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's got a 4 speed now because I gained 1 speed. Ugh. Okay, so 4 speed because Vespertine Bow is a 3 speed. So 4 speed, hitting on a 1 because it's got -1 evasion. She's got, or no, I'm not shooting the slow thing anymore. So it's got -1 evasion, so that means it's a 5+. She's got 1 accuracy, so it's a 4+. So that's actually good. 4+ on 4 speed. That's not that bad. So we only get 2, but that's kind of good. Because I didn't want to hit like 1,000 there. Okay. So this is a death blow. It doesn't matter. Not any chance of killing it. So we'll just do the one here with the critical wound first. It has a reflex. Let's see. Would the reflex move? Because if the reflex causes them to move, I don't want to do it. Okay. The monsters causing explosions of pain. Turn to face the attacker and roll 1d10. If the result is higher than the attacker's hunt experience, they suffer 1 brain damage for each age token they have. So she has no age tokens right now, and highly unlikely that it would be higher than her hunt experience. She's got hunt experience of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She's got 9 hunt experience right now. So it's like, that's highly unlikely. So it's 10% chance. So we'll just do it. We'll do this one first with the critical. So again, we'll see what to wound. I think it's going to be a wound 1. She's got a strength 6. The bow has strength 6. That's a 12. This thing has a 10 toughness, so it's a wound on 1, crit on a 6. It's a wound, so it's going to do this reflex. It already actually is facing her. I wonder if it would even turn. I guess I'll turn it. It's going to be equidistant either way. He was already in her facing. You know what? I'm not going to turn because he was already in facing. Or she was already in facing. All right. So, like I said, that's 1. Now we do this thing. Turn to face the attacker. Roll 1d10. If the result is higher than the attacker's hunt experience, which I said she had 9, that's definitely not higher. Okay. So that's 1 wound. That's 1 wound. All right. Next one. This is the death blow. -2 toughness. Doesn't matter. There's no critical hit here as long as it's not a 1. Oh my gosh. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh. Why can she never hit? Like, what is wrong with the... Okay, so that's a miss. She failed the wound. Good. I wanted that to happen. That was all according to plan. I wanted to attack with 5 attacks and score 3 wounds and only actually wound, or score 4 hits and only wound once. That's what I wanted to do. That was all according to plan. All right, perfect. I actually, when I said kill this as fast as possible, I actually meant we're going to kill it, with a bunch of slow weapons. And we're going to take as much time as we need. That's what I meant to say. I misspoke. So that was great. That was perfect. So let's just go ahead and try to wound with the shield. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, she did wound, so she's a master bow now. Again, one of the reasons why we're here is because we have so many people are about to retire. 2 of these people are really close to retiring, and they're only 1 away from being masters, so I just really didn't want to fight something that might get out of hand, so I just want to score these last 2 masteries and be done. Okay, so now she's a bow master. Doesn't register yet, but I always mark it right away because I might forget. Or it might not have happened, and maybe I make a mistake and it actually did happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we go. We're trying to wound now with shield. We're just going to stay right in his facing. The Phoenix is weird because he's mostly going to attack to the sides or directly in the blind spot, like directly behind him. Not these 2, like this, just the 1. It's weird, but whatever. So he's mostly going to attack to the sides. So I'll keep the tank here right in front of him. I know it sucks. Stupid Phoenix is so huge you can barely see, but yeah, he's right in front of him. So here we go. Would really love to get this wound here with the shield. So Leather's shield is 1 speed, accuracy 8+. He's got -1 evasion. Thunder has 1 accuracy, so it's actually a 6. That's a miss. Okay. I don't really need to block. Odds are very low that he even hits anyway. I'll just dodge. I can't really block anything. So I'll surge to do another attack rather than surge to block. Alright, so again, 6+. It's going to be 1 hit. I should have looked actually with the... Now I'm regretting not looking with the cat eye circlet, but that's okay. Good. It's not something that's crazy. Okay, so this is a wound reaction, which I hope we trigger, because I would love to wound. Okay, the attacker has any age tokens, he doesn't. Okay, so this is why I really wanted to search with the cat eye circlet. I gotta remember to do that. Normally I don't do that until my last attack. But with this thing, the age tokens can become a problem, but no one really has them right now. Okay, so he's got strength 3, shield has strength 1, that's a 4, he's got toughness, so it's a 6 to wound. So I failed the wound, so the reflex doesn't even trigger, and I failed the wound. Good. This is going all according to plan. Okay, now let's try to start doing some damage. I would love to do that. That'd be great. Okay, so Mackenzie, let's do some damage. So she's got the new calcified Juggernaut Blade, which is awesome, but it is slow. So it has a 0% chance of not wounding, or it has a 10% chance because a 1's not a wound. 1's always are a failure. But okay, so she's got 2 accuracy. It's got 5+ accuracy, so that brings it down to 3. He's got -1 evasion. Going to be wounding or hitting on a 1, or wounding on hitting on a 2, so failing on a 1. Oh my god. Okay. We're going to surge, obviously, with Mackenzie. That will bring her down to 4 survival. Let's try that again. Missing on a 1. Okay, there we go. That's a wound. Or a hit. This has -2, toughness, whatever. Like I said, she was going to wound anyway. She has 12 strength just by herself without even calculating anything. So, what I mean by the Juggernaut Blade has a 9. She's got 3 strength, so this thing, she's got 12. Okay. Okay, so -2 toughness, doesn't matter. So she's got no luck. So it's just a crit on a 10. Oh my gosh, she actually crit. What does critting do? The Phoenix belly opens up, spilling a thick, foul-smelling ooze. Any adjacent survivors begin to vomit and are knocked down. Persistent injury. Great. Time leak. All survivors gain Age Eater. Well, this precision isn't Age Eater. Spend 3 age tokens to gain 1 survival and suffer 1 brain damage. Oh, good. I can get rid of age tokens. Okay, so this stays in play now. That's 1 wound. Okay. Now, because I surged, I can't even cat-eye circlet. Okay, Kenna, you're like the most important person. Let's not get you aged. 2, 3. I don't think I can slam. So to slam, yeah, it's 4 spaces without all in a straight line. And she only has movement 4. See, normally I could move... Here, I'll show you. Normally I could move over 1. That'd be 1 movement, and then move 1, 2, 3, 4. But she only has 4 movement. So this thing is too close. It's 2 spaces away from her, so I can't slam. because I wouldn't be moving 4 spaces in. So what we'll do is we'll just do 1, 2, 3. We'll get here and attack like that. Let's go, because she has the King Spear, she can attack 2 spaces away. Okay, so she's got 2 speed with the King Spear. It's going to be 6+ accuracy. It's got -1 evasion, brings it down to 5. She's got no natural accuracy, so she's hitting on a 4+. That's 2 hits. Let's draw the 2 locations. 2. These are both wound reactions, and no one is in the Eye of the Storm. And then the other one is this displacement. Place the Phoenix anywhere on the board edge furthest from the attacker. If the attacker has any age tokens, they may attempt to follow the Phoenix. Roll 1d10. If the result is equal to or less than their hunt experience, place them in a free space adjacent to the Phoenix. Okay, so we could chase it. So what we'll do here is this thing, because no one's in that space anyway. Okay, so first one's this. Now she's probably going to wound, but you know how things are going. She might not. Okay. So she's got a 4 strength. King Spear has 3 strength. So that means she's going to wound on a 2 because it says toughness 10. I thought I rolled another 1. Okay. So that is a wound. So the Phoenix blows everything away. Survivors in the Eye of the Storm gain +1 insanities. All other survivors suffer knockback. Oh, it's all other survivors. Should have read this. Oops. Okay, so no one's in those places, so everyone's going to get knocked back. So that will stop this from wounding. Everyone's going to get knocked back 7. No big deal. Okay, knockback 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So she's... Okay, there's the knockback 7, and everyone's knocked down. It's fine. But I still did wound, so that ends this and this. Still did the 1 wound. That's okay. No big deal. Okay. So I think I get to stand now. Someone ignores Bash. So Mackenzie actually is still standing because she ignores Bash. And it was Bash, not just knockdown. Yeah, it was Bash. So she ignores Bash because of the leather armor set. So Mackenzie's still standing. So this is limited to once per round. So I already stood. So I could stand now if I wanted to, but then I wouldn't be able to stand at the end of the monster's turn. Because I'd rather stand at the start of the survivor's turn, because a round is monster's turn than survivor's turn. So now it's monster's turn, it's the beginning of a new round. I will not stand because I want to stand at the end of the monster's turn, just in case he knocks us down. So she's standing right now. Everyone else is knocked down, so they're not threats. She's the only threat. So everyone else is still knocked down because I don't want to stand right now. I want to stand at the end of the monster's turn, because there's a good chance he's going to knock us down with his basic action. Okay, so drawing his AI card is Peck. Last threat to wound. Did I wound? I can't even remember if I wounded with Mackenzie. Or did I just totally botch that twice? How many wounds have I done? So I've only done 3 wounds. She did 2 and she did 1, is that correct? No, I think he botched it. I think Thunder botched everything, yeah. So Mackenzie did wound. Okay, I just forgot to mark her grand proficiency, so I'll mark her grand proficiency. So she did wound. She did 1 wound, 1 wound, 1 wound. Okay, so it is Mackenzie then. Okay, she's in range, yeah, because he's got movement 8. So it's going to gain 1 age. Mackenzie's going to gain an age token, which is bad. She does need to get rid of those, but whatever. Okay, whoop, whoop. Okay. And then speed 2, accuracy 2 plus, damage 2, and before damage, destroy armor. Reduce armor at this hit location to 0 before applying damage. So that's great. That's great. Okay, so speed 2. She's got 2 evasion, so it's a 4 plus. That's 2 hits, so she's going to dodge 1 and bring her down to 3. Survival. Okay, 1's going to go through, and first it's going to lower her. So it's going to lower the body down to 0, which is fine. And now it's going to do 2 damage to the body, which gives her a heavy wound, which knocks her down, which again is why I wanted to wait till the end of the monster's turn. Okay, so that's a heavy for the body. And now we're going to do... So mark the heavy for the body. Now we're going to do the normal basic action at the end of the turn, which is closest threat in range. So, damn it. There are no threats because everyone's knocked down. That sucks. So now he's going to disdain, which... So, disdain. Place the phoenix at the center of the nightmare tree. It emits a hissing moan. All non-death survivors suffer brain damage equal to the monster level. Perform Spiral Age. And then you end the phoenix's turn. I did not want him to be performing Spiral Age. So then it ends his turn, meaning he's not going to do the rest of this. Okay, so now we're going to perform Spiral Age. Should have stood, because then at least there would have been threats. Okay. Remove all age tokens and gain 4 hunt experience for each token. Okay. So before Spiral Age, there is a flow. Is there? So all non-death survivors suffer brain damage equal to the monster's level. And then you perform Spiral Age. Okay, so brain damage equals the monster levels. Everyone goes down 1, so 15... 5, 3, and 1. Okay, so before Spiral Age, no way she's knocked down, so she can't surge. Okay, so that sucks. Okay, so remove all age tokens and gain 4 hunt experience for each token. If you gain more hunt experience than available hunt experience boxes, you cease to exist. When you cease to exist, if your settlement is innovative family... Okay, so this is like the worst thing. I did not want this to happen while she's still at an age token. Okay, so Kenna is going to gain 4 hunt experience, which is fine. It's going to put her 1 away from being retired. Okay, and... Kenzie will gain 4 hunt experience, which is kind of what I wanted. Because I'm trying to level up these new people. Okay, so that's Spiral Age. Okay, now we're going to end turn. Doot, doot, doot. Everyone's going to stand. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to try to attack with the shield. So Thunder is a 1 speed, accuracy 8. He's got -1 evasion. Brings it down to a 7. He's got natural 1 accuracy, so 6. He misses, so we will surge, bring him down to 5. Survival. That is a hit. Okay. So this has a wound reaction. There's nothing we can do about that as long as we wound now. Which is, he's got 1 strength, 3, or Thunder's got 3 strength, Shield has 1 strength. So that's a 4, so he wounds on a 6, which is a wound, okay. If the attacker has any age tokens, he doesn't. He suffers rewind, so that won't happen. Okay. It's 1 wound. That's axe proficiency. Or not axe, shield proficiency, so he's gained it. Okay, now Kenna, 2, 3, 4. So she would have to surge. She can slam. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, which would get her to here. Now she can actually slam, so she will surge, or not surge, dash. Spend her survival. Now she'll slam. 1, 2, 3. She moved 4 in a straight line. Stop. It chases the monster. It suffers knockback 1 and toughness -1 till the end of the round. So knockback 1, toughness -1. Okay, and now she will attack with the skewer with +2 strength. So first, just to see if she hits 6+, she's got no accuracy. It's got -1 evasion, so it's a 5+ just to hit. That is 2 hits. So we draw the 2 hit locations. Okay, no reactions on these. One of them has -2 toughness. So the one with -2 toughness, so it's 10, down to an 8. It's got another -1 toughness because I slammed it. It's down to 7. Because she's attacking with a spear, this roll will apply to both those hit locations. So she's getting +2 strength from that. +4 strength is 6. So she's going to wound unless she rolls a 1. So she has no luck, so it's a 10 to crit. If she crits, I'll apply it to both hit locations. Otherwise, she just misses on a 1. Okay, so I'm going to apply this to both hit locations. So that's 2 here, 2 wounds. 1, 2. Okay. That's that. Okay. She can still attack, so I might as well just surge. Because if she can cancel the trap, that'd be great. So I'll surge with her. Brings her down to 4. Same thing here. 2 speed. 6 plus. She's got no accuracy. She's got -1 evasion. So 5 plus. It's a 1 hit. Okay. So if I wound here, it's going to push everyone away. Which will be annoying, but what can you do? So 4 strength, 3 strength. It's got -1 toughness. So that's 8. So it's going to wound on a 2, crit on a 10. So that's a wound at least. Now it's going to blow everyone away. Fun times. Okay, survivors in the Eye of the Storm gain +1 sanities. All other survivors knockback 7 and bash. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just hits the side. So I'm going to go this way. Okay, so they're all knocked down except for her because she ignores bash. Fun. So everyone's knocked down. Poop, poop, poop. And I don't think there's any way for her to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, even if she were to surge. So what she'll do is just 1, 2, 3, 4. And then she will spend a survival, bringing her down to 2. To encourage Caressa to stand. Okay, now Caressa's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How could I? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'd need to be here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to get to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so she has to dash. So she'll spend a survival to dash. That brings her down to 5 survival. Now she'll attack with 4 speed. Probably going to draw the trap, but whatever. 4 speed, accuracy 1. Or no, it's 4 speed, accuracy 6 plus. She's got 1 accuracy. It's got -1 evasion, so it's accuracy 4 plus. Oh my gosh. What is going on in this world? That's 1 hit. Okay. So she criticals on a 6 and wounds on anything. So that's a wound. If the attacker has any age tokens, they suffer rewind. Okay, she does not have any age tokens, so that does a wound. Okay. She's going to surge, brings her down to 4. Survival, surging, 4 speed, hitting on a 4 plus. That's 4 hits. That's pretty much guaranteed trap. That's a perfect hit. She didn't do anything a perfect hit? No. It's pretty much guaranteed trap, but 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, it's not a trap. 4. No traps here. Okay, so this one will go first because there's no way, it doesn't matter what happens on a critical. Okay, so the monster's knocked down on this critical, so we'll do that first. Turn to face the attacker, perform displacement along the board. Okay, so this would move him. So this one's going to go last. The one that would move him. Okay, this one would would interrupt the attack, so that would be also bad. This one's on a failure. So we're going with these two first, and then these two, because those would move him or knock her down. So let's hope that we knock him down before that happens. Is this the one with knockdown? Okay, this is the one with a failure. Pretty high likelihood that won't happen. I need to roll a 1, so 10% chance. Otherwise, it's a 6 to crit. Okay, so that's just a regular old wound. Okay, so that's a wound. Awesome. This is the one that could knock him down. So, 1 to miss, 6 plus to wound. That's a critical. Which one is this? Causes the monster's heart to skip the beat. Monster's knocked down. Okay, so that's the one that knocks him down. Good. So the monster's knocked down. That's another critical. Or another wound, I mean. Now I have to shuffle these. Okay. Now he's knocked down, which is good. Okay. Next we have another critical. The putrid sphincter explodes. Gain +1 insanity. If you are insane, tastes so good you gain 3 survival as well. Whatever. So she goes up to 6 insanity. She goes up to 7 survival. Good for her. Okay. Okay. And 1, whatever. Oh my gosh, she missed. Oh no. What the hell? Okay, well it's wouldn't have happened anyway, but it's canceled because it's knocked down. Oh crap. Wait, it should have been removed. He should have 2 wounds left. Okay. This sucks. Well, he's going to get 1 more turn. I was hoping he'd be dead by now, but... Okay. What is this card? Okay, so it's Peck again. Last threat to wound in range. So Chris is going to gain an age token. Okay. Yoink. Okay. Speed 2, accuracy 2, damage 2, and this is the one with before damage. Okay. So she has no evasion. Great. So this just is an accuracy 2. That's 2 hits. So let's hope I don't roll the same place twice. That would be really bad. I didn't. Okay, so that's going to be 2 heavy injuries to the body and the hands. Okay, body, hands. Those are both heavy injuries now. She's knocked down. Body, hands, heavy, heavy. Knocked down. Okie doke. Now we're going to do basic action. I'm just going to leave that up because I know it's going to be Peck from here on out. Now basic action. Closest threat in range. So there's only 1 threat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So threat is not in range. Right? Crap. Threat is not in range. So we're going to disdain again. So here we go. Disdain. Place the Phoenix, the center of the Nightmare Tree, and emits a hissing moan. All non-death survivors suffer brain damage equal to the monster's level, and then perform Spiral Age. So, performing Spiral Age. The only one with Age tokens is Caressa. Spiral Age. Remove all Age tokens. Gain 400 experience for each token. Bloop. Caressa will gain herself 4. 4. Perfect. Okay, that's the end of that. Okay, Spiral Age. Perfect. Now everyone stands. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, and we'll go with Caressa. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. She'll move 3 first, so 1, 2, 3, and then I'll dash 1, 2, 3, 4 to get the full movement for the slam. So she's down to 3 survival. She'll get the full movement for the slam. Okay. Then so it's knockback 1. Goes that way. Gets -1 toughness till the end of the round. Now we skewer. Spend 1 action. We don't have to move the space because I can hit from there. Actually, I'll move the 1 space to here just in case it does that thing, so that way I won't get blown away. So now it's 2 speed. Oops, what am I doing? Why did I grab those? Okay, so 2 speed, 6 plus. It's got -1 evasion, so it's 5 plus. 2 speed, 5 plus to wound. That's 2 hits. 1. Okay. So I drew the trap here, which is time stop. Now, because it is, I don't need to put this here. This is just going to get discarded. Or wait, no, it's not. There's a chance I could stop the trap because we're attacking with a spear. So, with the spear mastery, or well, she doesn't have spear mastery yet, but she has a spear specialization. So, spear specialization. When attacking with a spear, if you draw the trap, you roll a 7 plus to cancel the trap. You discard it, then reshuffle the hit location. Wait, yeah, you discard it, then reshuffle the hit location discard into the hit location deck and draw a new card. Okay, so it's important that this other card was already drawn because this was her second hit. So this one is going to be the second hit if this gets canceled. So that will just be replaced. So here we go. It is on a 7 plus. Okay, 7. Awesome. So like I said, now this gets discarded. Then I reshuffle like I would after a normal trap, and I draw a new one. Okay. Draw a new one. Now we pick between the two here. It doesn't matter. They're both going to have wound reactions. So one's going to just do displacement. And the other one, they don't have any age things. So she doesn't have any age tokens. So we'll do this one first, the one with the age tokens. Then the second one where it suffers displacement. Okay. So now she's got +2 strength from the skewer. It's got -1 toughness from the slam. She's got 4 strength. King Spear has 3 strength. So she's going to wound on anything but a 1. She crits only on a 10. So that's a wound. Okay, if you wound with a spear, then you apply the result to the next selected hit location during this attack. So it's also going to go to this one. So a wound would wound of a 3. Yeah, so she's going to kill it because it only had 2 wounds left. So first we're going to suffer rewind, but the displacement's not going to happen. So if the attacker has any age tokens, they suffer rewind. She doesn't. Then this wounds it but kills it. So it doesn't even do displacement. So that's the end of the Phoenix. Okay. So like I said, that's the 1 wound. Another one. Okay. Okay, so that's the end of the Phoenix. Phoenix is now dead. Let's get rewards for the Phoenix, which sucks because Kenna's going to retire now after this fight. So let's do rewards for the Phoenix here. Okay, so victory, 1 hunt experience and 1 proficiency level. So I already marked the proficiency levels, everybody got it. So we have a grand proficiency, shield proficiency, bow master, and a spear master now. So spear masters, so now everybody has the spear specialization for the trap canceling. And then whenever a spear, the master here, I mean she just retired anyway, but whenever a spear master hits a monster with a spear, then we spend 1 survival to gain the priority target token. They made it from directly behind another. So it's just trick attack. Okay, so that's just basically trick attack. And bow mastery is really good. Here's bow mastery that we just got. So if you are a bow master, all bows in your gear grid gain deadly 2. In addition, you ignore cumbersome. Okay. All survivors gain bow specialization, so everybody gets to re-roll their first miss when attacking with a bow. Which, you know what, I should have been re-rolling those misses. I kind of forgot about that. But that's okay. Okay. So, we've got a lot of ages to do. So Carissa ages. We're gonna do 3 aging. We're actually everybody ages, so we're gonna just do 4 ages. But we can do that in the settlement event. So I've got 4 ages to do. So Mackenzie, Thunder, Carissa, Kenna are all gonna age, and then Kenna's gonna retire. So that'll happen. And then on top of all that, really didn't want Kenna to retire, but what can you do? Okay, so then on top of all that, we gain the Plumery, 4 basic, and 4 Phoenix resources. So, here we go with the Phoenix resources. Where's the basic? We need to do the basic as well. Okay, so 4 basic, then 4 Phoenix. So 4 basic. Has a monster organ, monster hide, and whatever that one was. Monster organ. 2 organs, 2 hides, and then this one is going to be, what did I say? So, 4 Phoenix, so Wishbone, Phoenix eye. Ugh. Ugh. Small feathers, tail feathers. Okay, I don't think we got what we needed there. What was isn't there an iron thing? Yeah, I really wanted some black skull. Oh, actually, that's the only thing that could have been iron. So I guess it wasn't that bad. Okay. Not the best amount of things, but we got to age up Mackenzie quite a bit. And a lot of people are going to age. So, good on the whole, I guess. Not good because Kenna's going to retire, but at least we got her Spear Mastery before she retired. So, thank you so much for watching. I know it's weird to fight a level 1 something, but the Phoenix is so dangerous that, I mean, I have no choice. And like I said, it was mainly just to gain some experience, finish off these last masteries, and be done with it. So, thank you so much for watching. It's always so humbling, and we will do the settlement event where I'll do all these for people aging up and retiring and all that. Oh, we also got small hand parasites. So, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the settlement event.